So we deployed a small team of personnel from Amari Air Base in Estonia. We forward deployed them to meet up with another small team of personnel that arrived from the UK in supporting elements and conducted forward air refuelling at Åland Air Base. We then stepped on from Åland Air Base in southern Norway up to Bardufoss, the high north. From there we based ourselves for 3 or 4 days conducting local sorties, including weapons drops on the ranges. To achieve those weapons drops, we actually loaded up the aircraft down at Åland again. So we've achieved both the forward air refuelling element of this and also forward arming at short notice to come and drop weapons up in Bardufoss. We're then going to collapse back down again and return all elements back to the UK, and we've done all this within a week.
Agile combat employment is about being manoeuvrable, it's about being flexible, it's about being able to respond to things quickly. And so for air-land integration that's quite key, because ground troops will be moving forward, they'll be relying on that flexibility that's so important to ACE.
Åland Air Base has been hosting part of Tempest Strike. It's been an exercise where we are once again working closely together with Royal Air Force and also making sure that we are providing the necessary facilities for both you and us to be able to work together under the NATO umbrella, but also the bilateral agreements that we have between the UK and Norway.
Exercise Tempest Strike is first of its kind, and therefore it's a stepping stone to the future exercises. So we're working towards an ultimate end goal in which we can deploy anywhere across the world at short notice with minimal equipment, refuel, rearm, and then again pack up, recover, move to a new location.
All the exercises we have been in with Royal Air Force, so it's very nice to share experience and helping each other out with all the tasks.
Coming our way on exercise Tempest Strike has been extremely valuable for us because we've had to plan to great detail to deploy and not have the main operating base support. This means that we have to think of every single minutiae of problems that we may encounter and come up with our own solutions. The main benefits that the FARP brings to the Royal Air Force when it's deployed is it gives it a lot more options. It doesn't require to operate from its main operating base. It can now deploy, arm and refuel and carry on a task closer to its targets.
Norwegian JTACs from Brigade North have booked 2 range days for us. So we've been conducting air-land integration through a combination of dry, close air support and live firing with paveway 4s on Setermoen range. Smooth cooperation across JEF and our wider NATO allies is really important, because the more we exercise it, the more we practice it, the better we will be when we're cooperating with them on the larger scale exercises as they come along. And that's whether that's partners on the ground, working together just in an air environment, and it becomes even more important when you start to work together in a joint environment doing air-land integration.
This is an enhanced capability that will enable air forces to go somewhere and get fueling and rearming, and doing that here at Åland also gives us a perspective on what capability is out there that the UK can provide, and that has given us great insight, and is also something that we would like to look more into and see if we can cooperate closer on in the future.
So from our perspective, this has been incredibly productive from an interoperability and a JEF perspective as well. We've worked with Norwegian JTACs to deliver live weapons on a range just to the south of Bardufoss here, and we've had tremendous support from our host nation, for which we are immensely grateful.